So I'll tell you what, we've got Jamie Vasky is rounding up Coach Voss, and I'll tell you what, we've got a great opportunity here. One of the things that we started many years ago is talking to our seniors on senior night, and we've got 12 of them, so we're going to have to hustle through. But we want to give opportunity for these seniors to give us a little bit insight. Our first senior in the hot seat tonight, Connor Wickman. Connor Wickman, congratulations, and a great night tonight.
Thank you.
Well, just a couple of quick questions here, since there are so many of you. Connor, you spent 4 years as part of this West Delaware program. Give us a couple things that you're going to take with you when you leave this. What are some things you're going to take with you as you leave the West Delaware program? What are a couple of your memories?
Wrestling at state duels last year was a huge memory, I'd have to say. Just being a part of the West Delaware team and almost being a family really means a lot.
Well, we saw that last week at the dual meet with the Corps, where we brought all the veterans back, all the alumni back, and that was a great family atmosphere. So you're exactly right. Let's let our listeners out there. What are your plans for next year?
Going to Kirkwood to study egg business and come back and be a farmer.
Oh, that sounds like great plans. Well, Connor, we know the season's not over yet. What are a couple things left on your goal sheet that you've got to be able to mark off when the season is over?
Win a state title for a team and just do good at the state tournament as an individual.
Well, very good. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Wickman, our senior number 1 for the West Delaware Hawks. Connor, thank you and best wishes. Keep wrestling tough, and we've got a lot of wrestling to go and a lot of good things left in store.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you go. Up next in our hot seat tonight, we've got outstanding and undefeated West Delaware senior Patrick Woods, the 113-pounder. Patrick, great job tonight. A couple of quick falls tonight. It looked like you were just revving your engine a little bit out there. You wanted to get it over quick, and you got the job done. A couple of first-period falls. The first one, you got a 125, and then Jamie took my last sheet there. I think the other one was also a first-period fall. Was that your motivation tonight? Get it over quick.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to go out and wrestle good at our last home duel.
That's important. You have senior night here. You have parents' night. You got a big crowd, and the last time in a dual meet in this gym. It won't be your last time wrestling in this gym, but really your last dual wrestling here. And you got a couple of nice falls to put there in your record book. Same question. What are the goals yet you have to? You won a state title last year. Great thing. Jamie and I were there. That was a lot of fun. I'm sure that's on your list again to redo it.
Yep. Just trying to repeat myself from last year at Wamack and state and finish the year out strong.
Well, certainly, Jamie and I love watching you wrestle up here, and it's been a lot of fun for us. What's in your future? Some more wrestling, some college down the line? What do you got in plans?
I plan on going to college. I'm still undecided about wrestling. I'll probably decide that after the season.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. What are you going to take with you, Patrick? You've left your stamp on this program. What are a couple of things you're really going to remember about putting the orange and black singlet on?
Probably just the camaraderie and kind of the family aspect we have with all the fans and coaches and teammates.
Well, you're exactly right, and you're the second person that's mentioned family. And all you got to do is go to a tournament, go to the state tournament especially, and you see the Hawk faithful supporting you like nobody else. So that really is a neat thing. So, Patrick, best wishes. Finish out the season strong. Jamie and I are going to be following you along tournament trail, so get after it.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Woods, senior number 2. And now we've got Riley Ryan up here, senior number 3 for the West Delaware Hawks. Riley, tough match. You're giving it up for the team tonight, moving up, giving up some weight.
Yep.
Wrestling 152. Did Coach Voss just come and say, Riley, could you do this for us? Or did you say, Coach, I'm the man tonight?
Yeah, he came up and asked me if I could do it tonight because we had some skin issues, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So.
Well, Jamie and I talked about that. That's kind of been your MO through the course of your career here. If you need somebody to take that spot or fill in and get the job done, you've been kind of the guy they counted on to do that, and that's a good thing. Every team needs wrestlers that are willing to step in and fill in and get the job done. And I want to commend you for doing that, because that's a pretty neat thing. Well, same thing. What's a couple things you're going to take out of the program? You're a senior. You've wrestled here for a long time. What's a couple of your favorite memories?
A couple of my favorite memories is getting down to wrestle at state duels was pretty cool for me. And sophomore year, I was able to come away with a win in the Atlantic duel. So that was a high point in my career. That was fun. And just getting to wrestle on varsity on every year I've been in high school so far, and get some varsity matches is fun.
Well, that's a neat thing, and again, Jamie and I have appreciated everything you've given to the West Delaware wrestling program. A couple of goals left. What's on that goal sheet that you fill out that you want to accomplish yet this year?
I'd like to finish out the year on strong and hopefully get a chance to wrestle in sectionals and maybe advance to districts. So just hope to finish out good this year and keep going on to other sports.
All right, very good. What's in your future plans? You got some college, you got some work, you got what's going on?
Yep, plan on going to Iowa State for an ag degree.
Oh, attaboy. That's they got one of the best programs around, so you'll probably look good in the crimson and gold, as well as you do in the black and gold.
Oh yeah.
So or orange and black. Excuse me, orange and black, and black. So, well, great job tonight, and great job through the course of the season. We wish you the best, and keep it going.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it, Riley Ryan, West Delaware Hawks senior, again doing a great job for the Hawks tonight. Next senior we have up is Mason Steffen, and Mason, again, your senior night here, wrestling in front of a home crowd. What's that feel like, stepping out on that mat tonight?
Oh, it's awesome with all these fans behind you, you know, cheering, get them on their back, everybody's standing up cheering for you. It's a great feeling.
A little bittersweet knowing it's the last time you'll have a duel in front of the crowd.
Yeah, you know, you always want to be back here at home wrestling in front of your home fans, but, you know, it's got to come to an end sometime. So
how fast have these 4 years gone for you?
Too fast, way too fast. It catches up with you in a hurry.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's here, and you know, you're a senior, you're wrestling out here, you're with your parents and being recognized for your contribution to the program, and I know that means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to take from the program? What you spent a lot of time in the singlet, you spent a lot of time in the wrestling room, you've developed some great friendships. What are a couple things you're going to take with you?
Definitely this sense of family here at West Delaware. You know, after being a wrestler, coming back to all these meets and hanging out with all the friends from the wrestling team and everything like that.
Well, we saw all the alumni last week in the Decorah meet. You're going to put yourself right in that category now as a West Delaware alumni wrestler. So next year we'll be able to honor you when you come back. What are your future plans? What's in store for Mason?
Plan on attending Iowa State next year for some engineering field. I'm not sure what type yet, but
well, that sounds like great plans. So, Mason, congratulations. Keep it up and keep working, and best wishes for a good finish to the season.
Yep, thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Senior Mason Steffen, and once again wrestling at 145 for the West Delaware Hawks. Well, next up we have senior Richie Heverin. Richie. Jamie and I talked coming into the meet tonight, 11-6. You were 1-1 tonight. You're 12-7 right now. Never put on a singlet before. Never stepped out on the mat. And what's that feel like?
It's pretty cool. I'm working hard up in the room, trying to get better, just trying to get some experience. I'll just keep getting better with experience. Well,
you've certainly been a pleasant surprise for not only Jamie and I, but for the whole West Delaware Hawk family. You won some huge matches. You wrestled Logan Linderbaum, is ranked 8th in the state, and 10-6. Lost a tough decision, but you went 6 with him. What do you expect out of yourself when you step out on the mat?
Just go out there and try my hardest. Really, just want to go out there, just do what I can do. Has the wrestling been as hard as you thought it would be? It's pretty hard. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but it's tough. Practices they're tough. It's a workout. But you're reaping the benefits right now of paying the price. Well, what's some things you're going to take? You spent a year in a singlet. What are some things you're going to take from the West Delaware program? I'd say work ethic. Just in the room, it's just crazy how hard we work up there. You know, I would never thought that it's that hard, but we work hard, and I'm definitely going to learn from that and get.
And what's in your plans for the future?
Right now I'm going somewhere and playing football. Not sure yet where, but I'm looking around.
Very good. Very good. Well, congratulations on a great season so far. Best wishes, and get after it. And you're exciting heavyweight to watch, and it's been fun. So best wishes. Keep it up, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the line there.
All right, thanks.
There you have it, Richard Everin, the amazing senior for West Delaware, getting the job done at weight class 285. Well, we've got 220-pounder Will Wenger up next on the hot seat. Will, varsity lineup, the regular at 220. What's that mean to get that starting spot in the West Delaware wrestling program?
Well, I never really had much a chance to get varsity because I was always behind, like, state place-winning champions. So it means a lot, and it's like way tougher than JV. I never really realized how tough it is doing that all the time.
And you've wrestled some tough ones at 220-pound weight. Lance Evans tonight, ranked #1 in the state, and pretty tough hombre. You battled out there.
Yeah.
You fought, and you're getting the job done. What are some things you're going to take away from the West Delaware program? You've had that singlet on for a long time, 4 years and part of the program. Again, like you said, you haven't been the starter till this year. What are some things you're going to take away from the program?
Probably a lot of friends that I probably wouldn't really be too close with if I wasn't wrestling, and like Richard said, a good work ethic, because it's going to get pretty tough.
Sure. Well, what's in Will's plans? What's on your schedule for the future?
I'm probably going to go into college, a one-year course for carpentry, and then go straight on the job.
There you go. Well, that sounds like a great plan. So, Will, great job so far. Keep fighting and working to win those titles, win those matches, and Jamie and I will be following you through the rest of the season, and just get after it. Great job so far.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Will Wenger, the senior 220-pounder for the West Delaware Hawks. Next up in the Hawks hot seat, the Hawk hot seat, 138-pounder Bo Vasky. Bo, great job. You had a tough match with Trevor Haight from Solon. It was close to the third period. Then you gassed him. You ended up winning that 11-4. Solid match tonight at 138 on senior night. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got caught in a spladle in that match, and I didn't give up, I guess. I went out there. I knew we had to have that match, and just fought as hard as I could to get off my back and score more points.
Well, you certainly did a fine job of getting the job done and putting the Hawks in the lead for good after your win. You wrestled a little varsity last year. You've been a solid varsity wrestler this year. What's that mean to get that singlet, to put it on as a senior, to wrestle out here on senior night in front of a great crowd? What's that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, having my dad come through here too and trying to follow in his footsteps and get that state title as a team like they did back in '91, and it just excites me a lot to be able to help the team out with a varsity spot. Sure.
What's on your goal card? I know you guys work on your goals and things that you want to accomplish. What does Bo Vasky want to accomplish before this career is over?
Walmart champ, and then place at state, qualifying place at state.
Well, those are some great goals. What's in your future? Once you take the singlet off, are you going to put the singlet back on and maybe think about wrestling next year, or what are you going to do?
Right now, my plan is to go to Kirkwood for ag production management. Yeah, that's
shutting the lights off on us here.
Yeah.
So, well, that sounds great. Well, Bo, great job, great match tonight, exciting match. Again, we'll look forward to calling some of your matches as we progress through the course of the season. And best wishes to you, and bring that hardware home.
Thank you.
There you go, Mr. Bo Vasky, 138-pounder for the West Delaware Hawks, one of the 12 seniors. And now we went from big to little. I guess we've got a couple big ones left. Now up next is 126-pounder Sam Phillips. Sam, great job tonight. That second match, wrestling Trevor Yar, a pretty respectable wrestler from Solon. you got out of you were in a couple of great scramble situations, and Jamie and I have talked about that through the course of the season, how much your scrambling has improved, and you're like a cat. You always come up with your head up and your feet up, and you come out of those scrambles. Have you spent a lot of time working on that?
Oh, yeah, we had that scramble camp here this fall and picked up some stuff, and move I hit tonight, kind of been waiting for to hit. I was pretty excited when I hit it, and it's just fun. It's more exciting. The crowd
was excited too. You probably couldn't hear it,
yeah.
But this crowd had a lot of oohs and ahs to it. So,
yeah, my mom doesn't really like it.
But there's a lot of things moms don't like about wrestling. I'm sure you've figured that out already. But she's here to support you. Well, senior night here at the Hawk Gymnasium. Tell us about the excitement and what that means to wrestle here on your last scheduled dual meet.
It's just a lot of fun because we have great support from the community and the student section, and there's a lot of tradition here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What are you going to take from the West Delaware program when you leave here, when you walk out the door, you close the door to the wrestling room? What's Sam Phillips going to take away as a learning experience?
Probably that if you work hard, good things are going to happen, and that's just, we work real hard, and it's going to be the toughest thing you ever do. So
that's true. A lot of truth to that. What's in your plans?
Gonna go to college, study engineering. Not sure if I'm gonna wrestle or not. Haven't quite decided.
I see you've done very well academically, and that's a good start. So you've got the great combination. You're a great student. You're a great wrestler, and Jamie and I love to watch you wrestle and call your matches. Keep it up, get after it, and we'll look forward to following you down the road as we finish the season up.
Awesome, thanks.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Phillips, 126-pounder for the West Delaware Hawks, getting the job done tonight, picking up 2 wins. Next up in the hot seat is 160-pounder, 170-pounder, both tonight. Senior Jake Voss and Jake, congratulations. A couple of great matches tonight on senior night here. One at 160, one at 170, and picking up a couple of falls. How's that feel tonight in front of this big crowd, senior night? You got people screaming and yelling. You got mom and dad a little nervous, a little melancholy tonight, knowing that it's senior night. Tell us about that.
Well, it was a pretty cool experience for me, and I remember as a kid coming to these meets and seeing how excited the crowds was getting and how excited I was getting, and it was cool to be a part of it now finally, and felt good to get those 2 wins and come out on top.
Has the time gone slow for you? Has the time gone fast?
Oh, God, it flew by. I can remember thinking, geez, I'll never be a senior in high school, and sure enough, this is it. And, it flew by pretty quick.
You're here. You're here, and you're getting the job done. What's on your goal list? What things do you want to get done yet before you take that orange and black singlet off?
Well, I want to get that state championship. It's something I've always wanted. That's, the win record would be big, but, that's not really a big concern of mine. But, yeah, definitely state championship. That's my main goal right now.
That's the main goal right now. You're working hard to get there. What's in your future plans? You're a great all-around athlete, great on the football field, the baseball field. I don't know if you run track or not, but you probably could. Of course, you're an outstanding wrestler. What's in Jake's plans?
Haven't really thought about it too much. I'm looking to play baseball or wrestle. Don't know what college yet, but that's the decision I need to make here, and that'll be coming up pretty soon. So. All
right. Well, very good. Well, Mr. Happy Hips, go ahead.
Can I give a shout-out to Matt Wanger? He told me to give him one before he left.
Yeah, I guess you could. Jamie said that's okay. Yeah,
and a thanks to Jamie, because he kind of lets me whoop up on him in Mario Kart every now and then. So.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Happy Hips, that's kind of what we affectionately have named you up here. Thanks for the memories so far, and we're looking forward to some great things in the upcoming dual meets. You got a tough tournament on Saturday to get ready for, and then a short time, and we'll be talking about WAMAC tournament.
All righty. Hey, thanks, Roger, and thanks, Jamie, for
doing
all you do.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jake Voss, 160, 170-pounder for the West Delaware Hawks. And next up is Tim Tutton, 152, now 145. Tim, you sacrificed for the team. You dropped to 145. Tell us about that just a little bit.
It was difficult at first. I had to cut like 12 pounds in 2 days to first make the scratch weight, and then it was pretty easy after that. But I just want to get that first win out of the way, and it happened tonight, so it's pretty good.
Felt pretty good to get the win, but you got the fall to go with it. You came out of a nice scramble, came out on top, and got the fall, and that was a huge fall because that put the match out of the way, 33-15, and that was an outstanding job. Wrestling a pretty good freshman at 145 from Solon. You got the varsity spot this year. What are some things that you're most pleased about so far?
I think I've been working pretty hard in the room and just trying to get to my goals that I want to achieve this year, and just doing my best to get there.
And what are those goals that you've got set up?
I've always wanted to be a state qualifier, and it looks like I have a good shot at 145. That's the reason I dropped, but just continue to get better.
And there's some work to do yet.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. What's in your plans when you take that singlet off for the last time and you walk out the door? What's your plans? What do you think you're gonna do?
I'm hoping to attend Upper Iowa University and play either baseball or football. I haven't decided yet.
Well, that's an outstanding place to be, and great competition up there, and you'll probably look good as a peacock.
Yeah.
Maybe not as good as a hawk, but peacock will be okay. All right, Tim, congratulations, best wishes, get after it, and Jamie and I will be following you down the rest of the season, and great job, keep after it.
Yep, thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Tutton, 145-pound varsity wrestler for the West Delaware Hawks. 2 to go, number 11, Scotty Taylor, wrestling 195. Scotty, thanks for joining us tonight, and again, wrestling 195, big shoes to fill, and you've done a great job so far. Tell us about that pressure. Did you have any pressure coming in at 195 to get the job done for the Hawks?
Well, I don't think I did this year because I kind of stepped up and did it last year too. So I thought I could do the same thing again, maybe do a little better at it.
And you had a tough Max Turkle from Solon, a pretty good opponent there. And you've been in some tough matches this year. What are some things that you're most proud of, you're most pleased with so far this as the season's about at halfway point?
That I've gotten a lot more varsity wins than I usually do, and helping me work hard every day at practice to help achieve my goals, and hopefully get the team's goals too.
What are some of those goals that you're still working toward?
Hopefully I can be a state qualifier for West Delaware.
Well, very good. As you think about your time you spent as part of this program, what are a couple things you're going to take away as being a West Delaware Hawk wrestler?
Oh, there's a lot of things. Having the ability to work out with and get along with one of the best coaching staffs ever, and it's just amazing. They taught me almost pretty much everything about this sport, and a lot more about how to work hard and everything.
Well, those are all tremendous things and great compliments, and Jamie and I would wholeheartedly agree with that. So, Scott, what's in your future plans? What are you going to be doing?
I'm not 100% sure yet, but I might go to University of Northern Iowa or Kirkwood, or I might go to the University of Dubuque and throw some shot put.
Well, there you go. Great plans, great things to be doing. Well, Scott, thanks. Jamie and I again will follow you down the remainder of this season, and best wishes to you. Get after it, and keep working hard, bring that title home.
Yep, thanks.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 195-pounder Scotty Taylor for the West Delaware Hawks, senior number 12. 132, 126, wherever you want to put you. It's Mr. Zach Meyer. Zach will fill in. Zach, a great job tonight. You got a fall out here on the mat. And senior parents night, this is the last duel of the season for you to be at home. What's that feel like to think about? Man, this is the last one.
Well, it's tough. I mean, it's over after this year. It's something that will never ever come slow enough. It's been a long, fun ride.
And a quick ride. I was talking about the seniors. All of a sudden you're a freshman, and then all of a sudden a senior. Has the time gone by quickly for you also?
Well, it didn't at first, and then I started to realize, you don't get it anymore after that. So the more I started to realize that and started to think, I need to make a game plan for a one-time shot, that, yeah, it started to speed up quite a bit. I didn't have as much time as I thought.
Well, exactly. What are a couple life lessons you're going to take away from being part of the West Delaware wrestling family?
Oh, boy. Geez, you can't even start to pick a bunch. I don't know. My number one thing is probably just working hard and building a work ethic for out in the real world, and you can't quit ever. You just can't.
Well, that's the thing Jamie and I have appreciated when we call in your matches about your never give up. You know, if it's a third period with 15 seconds left, you're still going to be fighting, you're still going to be wrestling, you're still going to be giving it up. How do you develop that?
That has actually not come from wrestling. That has come from my condition of having cystic fibrosis and some very early running. I ran when I was in kindergarten, along with wrestling, put those two together, and having that, all of it together, it puts you in tight spots sometimes, and you just got to keep going, and it just developed into something that you have to do.
Did you ever think you were not going to be able to wrestle?
You know, been so busy making sure that I'm always fighting that I've never thought of it.
Well, that's one thing Jamie and I have appreciated is when you step out on the mat, you're going to empty the tank. You know, you're going to empty the tank, and we've seen you do that. We've seen you win some big matches. We've seen you step in and be the next man in, and you've done a great job, and we want to compliment you on that. What's in Zach's plans for next year?
Kirkwood, right away, and then from there I'll see if I can maybe transfer Iowa State or Iowa. I'm looking into some science technologies. So.
All right, well, very good. Well, Zach, thanks. Yeah, you've done a great job, and we're going to follow you down the line here, and we'll just kind of see what happens. And best wishes to you. Yep. And again, great job for the West Delaware Hawks.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it, senior number 12, ladies and gentlemen, Zach Meyer. And I'll tell you what, Jamie, it's awful special when you got to wipe that sweat off your headgear. It's awful special, you know, when you get 4 or 5 seniors that stay with the program, but it's unheard of that you get 12 seniors in this day and age where everybody's got stuff they got to be doing. I got to work, I got to get ready for college, I got to do this, I got to do that. You get 12 seniors that have stayed with the program and that are fighting and still working to make the team better.
Well, I tell you what, just talking to Coach Voss down there, he said he gives credit to these kids and have a lot of respect for these kids to go through this West Delaware wrestling program and stick with it for 4 years is tough to do. I mean, wrestling is a grueling sport. The practices are very grueling, and you're doing it every day for 4 or 5 months, and sometimes some kids do it year round, and they're always going. It's a demanding sport. You know, you talk about it, some kids may not come out. They want to start getting a job and preparing for school. But I tell you what, for 12 guys to stay out in this program and in this wrestling community is pretty tough, and you got to give those kids respect. And sounded like they did just wonderful here on the radio tonight.
Well, it's always fun. I get a tremendous amount of pleasure talking to the seniors because we watch them wrestle. We don't necessarily get to talk to them one-on-one, and it's just fun to see their insight. It's fun to hear their insight. It's fun to talk to them and get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,